Apple rolls out iPhone emergency SOS satellite alert service for when you're off the grid. Here's how it works. So that's the thing they were chatting about, all the ways you were going to die in the last keynote.
Yeah, with the helicopter. And
you're in the desert.
Skies.
You're in the Arctic. You're just it's constant threat. You're Tom Cruise. It's Mission Impossible. It's Maverick. It's what other movies was he risking it all? I don't know. What other risky roles were in there?
Edge of Tomorrow.
I think he actually had a movie called Risky Business. Now that I just keep saying risky, but I don't think he was actually threatened in that movie. A Few Good Men. You remember that?
Yeah.
You Can't Handle the Truth. Yeah. I feel like he was in that.
He was.
I feel like Tommy Cruise was over there.
Uh-huh.
Did I ever tell you I went to see that Maverick and then he was looking at me in the movie theater? Tom? He's looking right at me, making eye contact, saying, just want to let you know I appreciate you coming to see this movie.
Yeah, you told me about it.
Did you have the same experience? Because you were Mr. Maverick, weren't you?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. That was somebody else. Somebody was.
It was Vin.
Oh, it was Vin.
Yeah, he watched it twice.
Holy cow, that guy he's like, you got to come see Tommy Cruise. And I was like, well, I don't get out to the movies. He's like, you got to come. You're bringing the kids. We're going.
He forced your hand.
He basically, there was no, I couldn't get out of it. He cared to that extent. Apple rolled out emergency SOS via satellite for iPhone 14 users on Tuesday. The service is free for 2 years with the newest iPhone model and allows you to text emergency services when you don't have cell service. Pretty cool. You go to the satellite. Apple will spend $450 million with U.S. companies, including Globalstar, to enable the emergency satellite texting feature. 2 years free is pretty good. I don't know what that's going to cost eventually and whether or not people will go for it once they have to pay for it, but they're going to let you try it out on your own. Now, the weird thing is you might not even try it out because, I mean, how often are you needing the emergency SOS? You might have this phone for 2 years, never even use it, and then 2 years from now, they're like, hey, you want to keep that? And you're like, I don't know. I never even used it.
Yeah, can you postpone it?
That's what I mean. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's an all or nothing type situation. Apple announced the emergency feature in September when it debuted the iPhone 14 lineup. To enable the service, Apple said last week it would spend $450 million. Louisiana-based satellite operator. It's going to work for all iPhone 14 users. Do so by pointing their phone to the sky and connecting to one of 24 Globalstar satellites in low Earth orbit. Apple doesn't want users testing the service out for non-emergencies. The company offered a demonstration last week. Yeah, I mean, it's still going to be real, legit emergencies. And it's only going to be in the event that regular emergency services, 911, is not working. Then you're going to tap into that next level of satellite SOS. It's a cool thing to have. I am not frequently in situations where I would take advantage of it, but it's kind of nice to know. I mean, you could, with the way you're out there with the snowboarding that we just talked, you could be up on a mountain, no cell. I don't know. If you go in the back country.
Ooh, I like that.
If you go out
with
there.
The POW?
I don't know. Maybe you find yourself down in Utah, or maybe you find yourself down in
Jackson Hole.
Yeah, where is that? That's not in Utah. That's in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might find yourself in Wyoming.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Go visit.
If I'm there.
Go visit Kanye over there.
Sure.
What did he buy? 4,000 acres or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So you chill with him, and then Jackson Hole. And then emergency SOS with Apple. You're all set to basically do whatever you want. And the helicopter's going to come get you. You know who could have used it? The guy. Remember the guy?
Which one?
In the crevasse. He might have been in the Swiss Alps or something.
Yes.
He goes down the crevasse and his pal sees it happen. And he broke his leg down there. I just remember watching this clip. I feel like we watched it together.
Broke his leg?
Probably on this show. We probably watched it together.
I think he broke his arm.
Whatever it was.
He got stuck.
Listen. Oh, wait, this is a different story you're going with now. You're putting these stories together. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There is an alpine component to this where the SOS could really give you a sense of security if you're really the type to go out there with the alpine lifestyle or the rock climbing. You know what? Actually, you're into a few dangerous activities now that I think about it. which is actually kind of uncharacteristic for you.
Huh?
Well, we just labeled, you got the snowboarding in the backcountry that you do in Jackson Hole. And then you got the rock climbing you're doing over there at where are you, Yosemite or something.
Yeah.
And so
Can't be 10.
yeah, so now I'm actually concerned as I put it all together here. I'm like, you need this feature, Will.
I'm an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, you're the guy that needs this. You're just trying to feel alive.
Sure, yeah.
Anyway.